Who's back? Oh my gosh. Ben is back. Ah. Boom. Welcome back to another stream. We're back. We're back at home, man. Oh, I feel so good. It was way too long, even though it was just a weekend. We're back at home. Good morning, Pillar. Good morning, Kibla. Good morning, Ethan. Go back to New York. How's my trip? It's pretty good. It's expensive, but it was pretty good. Market. The market. Oh, boy. So, we have a complete high resistance liquidity run to these relative equal highs. 1 second. I'm getting some crazy messages real quick. We have crazy market open, or not market open, high resistance liquidity run to these highs. You can see we dip, recover, dip, recover, dip, recover, dip, recover. So maybe we can anticipate a dip and then a recover right after. Or, that depends if it rips lower at 9:30. Or we just anticipate a high resistance liquidity run to these highs right here. Or I would target this high. Yeah, I do not feel good. I don't know how you Americans survive, but the food there is so bad. Like, for you, it's all filled with sugar and food dyes and salt. I don't know how you guys aren't 1,000,000 pounds. Am I Canadian? Yes. What's up, fellas? New York pizza is pretty good. I like the smoked meat better. Like, I went to a deli and I ordered a chocolate bar, a Diet Coke, and a chopped cheese. And I almost puked after from it was sugar free. And from the red dye 40 in it, from all the different dyes, and then the crazy amounts of sugar and dyes in the chocolate bar, and then all the excessive processed fat in the chopped cheese. It was insane. I've never felt this bad from coming back from a trip. But we're pushing down lower prior to 9:30. Like I said, we could probably get one of those rip downs, right? One of these, or where is it? One of the boom, boom, right? That's what we've been doing every day in December. So that was my dinner with Tanya. It was really good. We got a really nice bottle of wine. Like, I'll try to find it and show you guys. I will try to find it. I don't think I'd be able to. But it was really, really good. But we're pushing up a little bit right now. The pre-9:30 is a little bit interesting. I have it. It's called the... Hold on. Here it is. We had this. It was really good. Bro, look at that. It was insane. Looks like it'll create SMT. So you don't want to get too caught up on what happens here. You just want to wait for 9:30, see what 9:30 does. That's the go-to, is seeing what 9:30 does. In days like this, 9:30 is probably going to be the deciding factor of the day. So we want to be as patient as possible and wait for something to happen first, especially in days where it's going to be chopping like this. Now we can take a look at gold though. Gold's an insane bigger chop. Inside another bigger chop. Inside another bigger chop. Wow. Okay. Gold we stay away from. Beautiful rip up at 930. I want to see it take that high right there. Are you supposed to be 21 in the US? I get my ways around stuff. Also, when you go to a Michelin star restaurant, they don't do that because you're spending more money than what they care about. You just got to be patient. Wait for the right opportunity and timing. We got a beautiful 930. If it bodies up here. If it starts wicking, then not beautiful. But so far, it looks like it has a direction, which is good news. Which is good news. Beautiful 930. Okay. That's what I like to see, chat. Hopefully it has a sense of direction and goes up to take buy side, and then we can reverse down lower. So what am I looking for right now, chat? Well, I want to show you. We chop, 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 expand, take buy side liquidity at 930. Push down to these lows. That is what I'm looking for. Chop, 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 expand, accumulation, manipulation, distribution. So what I want to see is price action. Chop, manipulate, and distribute. Targeting these lows, though. That's what I want to see. What do I grab midnight open from? London session? I grab it from midnight open. Like midnight's candle open. ES is going down. Wow. Weird decouple there, eh? Yeah, so I'm even more bearish because of that. I do think we're going to turn down. I think we want to go to these highs first. So I'm not going to be taking any shorts until we go for those highs. It happens. I've seen it happen before. One is fancy restaurants and the other are tires low. Maybe it's just me, but I didn't see those as being related. What do you mean? We're just being patient, guys. We have a beautiful 930. Waiting for these highs to get taken. It's Monday. Don't go for too much. Remember, cut wrist today. Cut wrist today. How come you don't sound like a Toronto hoodman's? Because I'm not a idiot. Michelin tires and Michelin stars. Oh, yeah. That's funny. Yeah, I didn't know they did that until, like, not that long ago. I thought Michelin stars were something else. So we're getting a little bit of a pullback here. You can see we have this market structure shift, this breaker. Maybe it pushes up higher from here. I'm not going to engage into it. The 5-minute has not bodied, and the way it's bodying is back into this range. It looks like it just wicked out, but it could go into this fair value gap and turn up again. So we'll see, but we're going to stay away until we take a form of buy or sell side liquidity and then target the opposite. Then target the opposite, chat. Let's see how this candle body reacts, because this is a new 5-minute candle. So let's see if it body's like pretty heavy to the downside, then we're gonna oh, beautiful. That's exactly okay. The market is doing what we want it to do. The market is doing what we want it to do. Market is doing what we want it to do. Open, low, high, close. That's what I want to see. Already up 850? Yes, you should definitely log off, Brax. 100%. Okay, yes. I know. I saw. Pretty wild. I kind of want to get in a car as long there, but it's not my model. Let's see what happens, because a retest down to that low is not the greatest symbol, but I want to see a body up here. It could be open, low, high, close on the 5-minute. We also have a new, no, we don't have a new 15, but the 5-minute body above this high, but below this high. Could be a total soup if it pushes down lower. But so far it looks like the bodies are very respectful of this fair value gap. But I know it's tempting to take it. It's tempting to take it for me too, right? But even if we do take it, chat, look, here's how you get rid of FOMO. Let's say we get in the entry back up here. Our stop needs to be at least the low of the fair value gap. And then our take profit will need to be here. That's risk at a 930 open for 1.2 R. It's nothing. It's not something we want to open ourselves up for. It's not worth it. That's what we say. It's not worth it. So we're going to wait. Because let's say the opposite happens and we sweep sell side liquidity. I mean, buy side liquidity, and then we displace lower. Maybe like around here. Right? Hold on. Maybe we get a fill right there. We put our stop loss, let's say average stop loss for me is like 26. Take profit down here, that's 3.8 R. So for us, the higher probability is waiting. There'll be other opportunities, yep. I haven't been on stream to remind you guys, but the Apex discount is still going live, where you can get all accounts for the same price. That means if you've ever wanted to get a 300K account, now is your time. You can get 6 300K accounts for only $70, and activation fee is only $6. The activation fee is only $6. So don't miss out on that, guys. Do not miss out. Bearish bias? It depends if we take buy side liquidity here. It's having trouble reacting off of this 930 fair value gap. 3 months into trading, starting to lose motivation. If you're losing motivation in 3 months, I want to tell you, bro, you're at the beginning. You've been doing it for 3 months. I've been doing it for 6 years. I got my first payout after my 4th year. It just comes down to if you really want it or not, to be honest. Like, there's nothing in life that you're going to get successful at in 3 months. Like, I can't name one thing that you can become a millionaire in by learning for 3 months. Like, tell yourself, be realistic with yourself. Can anyone tell me what time midnight open is? Say it again. Say that question again, gang. Ask yourself that question again. What does it say? Activation fee is $6. So for the first 6 accounts that you buy, the activation fee is $6. Let me find the post right here. All-in cost for any size account is $84. So if you want to get a 300K and you pass it and you pay the fee, $84. If you want to get a 50K and you pass it, pay the fee. After you pass it, $84. So you can get it up to 6 accounts, and you can pass in 1 day with code Ben. But it's $6 PA fees, but only for 6 accounts. After you buy 6 accounts, it's only $40. Guys, if you're trading and you use any other time zone than New York, you are making a mistake. You have to set your clock to New York when you're trading. It's just a good sale, Mason. Why would you look for longs or shorts if ES and NQ are uncorrelated? That goes from just you just got to follow your system. It happens before, and I know what protocol to use. I need to wait for price action to take a form of liquidity, decouple itself, and then turn down lower to correct itself. For example, if ES and NQ, and this is a learning lesson, guys. If ES and NQ are decorrelated, if this is NQ and this is ES, all right, and buy side liquidity is here, and NQ goes like this, but ES doesn't take sell side, and it goes like this, then obviously NQ is decorrelated from ES, which means NQ has to catch up to ES. So while ES gives that rip down to the low, it's going to have an even more lethargic, or volatile rip down to the low because it already took buy side liquidity. But if we take sell side while this takes buy side, the main target, then it's probably going to chop its way back into a correlation. Thanks, we are learning. No need to be rude. I'm not being rude, bro. Can I buy six 300K accounts at the same time, or how do I get them for $70? So you have to type in code Ben at the checkout, okay, and then do it again 5 more times. It's annoying, but you have to buy it, okay, go back, buy another one, code Ben, go back. And you have to use the same discount code for all 6, or else you don't get the $6 PA for some of them. We're like I said, we're totally. That's why I didn't get into long there. Is you have to be careful. But ES is completely ripping to the floor right now. But remember what I said, chat. Look at how price action has been doing this. Rips, recovers, rips, recovers, rips, recovers, rips, recovers, rips, recovers, rips, recovers, rips, recover. Okay? Rip, recover. So I'm not worried that if we do rip lower and we preserve these highs here, we preserve these equal highs, I'm targeting that. Why would I not want to target that? So go to sell side, please. Give us another opportunity to the upside. That's actually following daily bias, so I'd rather do that. If you don't pass in 1 month, just cancel your account and accept that you failed. But if once you pass, you pay the $6 activation fee and you don't need to pay again. Make sure you're getting the Tradeovate one though. Please don't get wealth charts. So many people DM me and they're like, I bought wealth charts. How do I take a trade? I was like, I couldn't tell you. That shit is hard to use. But we're chopping. That's a weird reaction right there. All we need to do right now, chat, is wait for this or this to get taken. Once that happens, we sit up in our chair and we start to engage. But until then, we have to be very, very patient. Very patient. But yeah, guys, don't miss out on that Apex deal. It's pretty cool. It's an okay deal for people who want to trade 50Ks. For people who want to be trading 300Ks, it's a great deal. Because then you can be trading the same size accounts as me and not be able to and be able to risk the same amount as me, and it's not too complicated. Bro, why is my computer so slow today? Hold on, chat. We're just chopping. We need to take something first. Once that happens, then we are Gucci. Trading Apex today? Yeah. I mean, definitely cut risk. I think it's for each account. There are 6 different accounts on Apex, not 6 combined. That's what I heard. What do you mean? What should you be risking with a 300K? About $1,500 per trade. To even less. Yeah, Pillar, I know. I'm probably gonna be taking executions on my other accounts, but if I like, I'd be playing with a very, very small risk, just to slowly build my way into it. I'm probably gonna be using a like a Tradeify straight to funded, so that I show everything when I'm streaming. Poddu, what's up, brother? Yeah, Tradeify is a great firm, dude. Promos for Top Step? No. It doesn't say for 6 accounts max you can buy. Yes, but the look, guys, I literally look. Hold on. I'll find it. Hold on. If it doesn't say that, then I have insane deja vu. When did it pass for lifetime PA for bro? I have insane deja vu. If that didn't, I'm actually gonna be tripping. Oh my gosh, it doesn't say that. You're right. Lightning funded on Tradeify is the easiest way to get your first payout. But to get like big payouts, wouldn't use it. Like big payouts, I'm talking like 50K. The Big Short guy has taken over 30 out of the baseball park hits like that in the past year. He's trying to do it again. It's like that Bitcoin guy who said to long Bitcoin at like $1. Now he's saying that for a bunch of meme coins. For Tradeify's growth account, Tradeivate Project X, Tradeivate. Human, that's stupid. But if you want to do that, you can do that. We're approaching sell side liquidity. Yeah, you can get 20 accounts for $80, $84 each. So that's even better. You can get more than 6 accounts. You can get 23. Okay, so just to activate it, I paid around $3,000 for my to buy my 20 challenges, and then another $4,000 to activate it. Right now with this discount, you can get 2,300Ks for 1,000. Is that right? Yeah, $1,600. That's if you're getting 2,300Ks. Beautiful rip to the. Woo! Beauty. What a beauty, dude. Lovely. All right, we took sell side liquidity, chat. We have taken the liquidity. We still have those equal highs that we want to go up to. Beautiful. Accumulation, manipulation, and then distribution back up to the highs. But we could target a little bit of lower lows maybe down here. So we have to be a little bit patient. But I'm not going to be chasing into shorts here. Meme coin, every single account is the same price for this discount. So 50K is all in, 50K is 70 something dollars for the challenge. A 300K is 70 something dollars for the challenge. There's no reason to get a 50K. You would go for the 300K or 150K if you want a bigger stop loss percentage. Beautiful wick, like wow, chat. We could get a nice trade here. I'm not gonna take the turtle soup, but I think we could get something here. Looks like ES is starting to follow it as well. Cut risk on a 50K is $100. $125. Charge, you just have crazy. You just need to use crazy leverage. Code BB doesn't work for alpha? Yeah, it does. Make sure you're on the right alpha. Or refresh. Yes, went down first and NQ followed. Yep. But now it's going to turn up higher. Probably going to get along here soon. Beautiful turtle soup there on ES. Just need to see that little fair value gap get disrespected on the 1 minute. Looks like it's respecting it and still in bearish order flow. Haven't broken structure to the upside. Looks like it wants to make a little bit more lower lows. Ugh. If a 50K is $100, Top Step is much better. Meme coin. First of all, the prices are $80, not 100, and all the prices of the account sizes are the same. So if a $300,000 funded account is the same price as a 50K, if you're gonna go to Top Step and pay $100 for a 50K, and you might as well go to Apex and pay $80 for a $300,000 funded account, or 150 meta dump. Let's see. Oh no, 1%. That is not a dump, brother. Come on. That's not a dump. We're still up. We're still up a lot. I do think we're going to turn up higher here, so a long will be nice once we invert that fair value gap. You just can't gamble on Apex. You know, like in some firms, they allow where you're losing and then you take a big trade to save yourself. You can't do that on Apex. You have to just be a consistent trader. If you are doing that, if you just follow your own rules and you don't over leverage, you'll be fine. You will be fine. Patience is the key to mastery in the markets, chat. The key. For 50K risk, $250 for a full risk trade. 300K is $78 a month. If you pass in the month, you don't pay anything else. You pay the activation fee, which is $6 instead of $200 with the discount, and that's it. Did I go to Vucom shop? No, I didn't. I'm upset. I didn't have the time. I also went during the weekend, so everything was like that was closed. Bless me. Beautiful reaction there, eh? We just need to see that fair value gap get disrespected. Once that happens, we're engaging, chat. We are engaging. Patience is key, chat. Trust the process. Guys, I may be picking up my new car this week. I'm so excited. Chat, who saw my TikTok video of me saying like I'm the best trader in New York at Times Square? Why didn't you DM me and tell me that you were in New York? Because I did it. What's up, sweet potato? Do you think trading strategies are based off of pure math? No. I didn't check in with Zach before going to New York. Aw, damn. He's gonna show up to my house now. Trip was great. It was really cool. Went to the Home Alone, did all the Home Alone stuff. Everyone there was so rude. No one said thank you. Every time I held the door open for someone, no one said thank you. No one said excuse me. No one said sorry. Everyone was so rude. Everyone was so rude. And that's not just it. I was talking to everyone who were tourists, and they're like, yeah, people are so rude here, bro. Like, we were at a diner, and this lady next to us said, oh, we forgot utensils. And we're like, oh, don't worry, we'll grab it, because they were in the middle of the table, and we were at the edge. So we went, walked up, got the utensils, and they were like, why would you do that for me? I was like, because that's what you're supposed to do. And they're like, are you guys from here? And it was like, no, we're from Canada. And she's like, ah, that's why. I was so happy to come back, though. Just waiting for a rip above this high, disrespecting this fair value gap. Right now, it's just accumulating orders after a sell-off. It looks like a beautiful power of 3 that could form up here. The food tasted good, but it made me feel terrible. $60 contracts. It doesn't matter how many contracts you use, Spoon. You need to calculate your stop loss. You need to risk a specific amount, not a specific amount of contracts. Your contract just changes depending on your stop loss size. Do you fly business or economy waiting for your private jet? What? I flew business on the way there. And on the way back, our flight delayed by 6 hours, so we got a different flight. It was a jet. Six hours, chat. This took 6 hours. It was this. It's called a CRJ 900. A CRJ 900, right there. No trades yet? Nope. Yeah, in Canada, all the food is great. It's all healthy. Me with Tanya. Tanya's really nice. Tanya's really nice. She's very energetic. Took her a while to took her a couple hours to settle in, but then she's very energetic. Canada has everything the States has, except it's better for you. Like the food laws. We don't have our artificial dyes. We don't allow a lot of things the Americans allow in the food. But we're being patient right now. I'm not going to engage into shorts. Ricky, you're late to the party, brother. You are late to the party. Our food is poisoned, literally, bro. But we're being patient right now, chat. But you know what? New York is a huge city. It's probably 5 times the size of Toronto. I'm in Toronto. The only thing I find is good shawarma. Then you're looking in the wrong places. We also have really good pizza. You can't go to the fast food pizzas. We have the #1 slice of cheese pizza in the world outside of Italy. Is in Hamilton. Top 5 slices of pizza outside Italy. Hold on. What rank is Cowabunga pizza? Oh no, inside of Italy. 2024 International Pizza Expo, the first Canadian pizzeria to win a top award at the expo, ranking world's best pizza slice. Already took a short. I'm not taking a short. We took sell side liquidity. What's it called? Cowabunga in Burlington or Hamilton. Hamilton. Cowabunga. World Cup in USA? No, it's in the US and Canada and Mexico. Guys, we got to be patient. Once we get that rep up to the upside, we're engaging into a nice long. No, I went to one place in New York. It was called the Meg, and it was like ricotta, parmesan, garlic, and oregano and mozzarella with no tomato sauce. Oh my gosh, that was so good. We stayed at Midtown. Very, very good location. Drinking age is 19 in Canada, 18 in Quebec, Canada. Yes, the legal age is 18 in Quebec, 19 in Ontario. Just got to be patient, guys. Wait for the right opportunity. Right now it's just chopping. But you can see the profile that's starting to play out, right? Can you guys see it? Can you guys see the profile that's starting to play? We have hope. Tradeovate on TradingView? You can't. If you want to do that, you have to connect it to NinjaTrader, and then you can do it. Nice Toronto restaurants. Well, what's your price limit, Sweet Potato? Because I have the best log of Toronto restaurants. If you want to go for a Michelin star steakhouse where you can get the best Wagyu and everything, go to Jacobs & Co. Steakhouse. If you want to go to a nice Italian place, go to Piano Piano. And do you think I can still day trade if I'm blind? Yeah, sure. Just buy my mentorship. I'm kidding. Ben, you blew your account? Listen, brother, write down why you think you did that, what caused you to do it, and learn from it. Chubby's? No, I've never been to Chubby's. Yeah, but are you talking like what's your price limit though? You know what I mean? Like a decent restaurant, you can go to like the Cactus Club or Joey's but if you're gonna spend that much money, you might as well go to a nicer Italian restaurant because Italian is a lot cheaper. Queens Harbor is really good. Queens Harbor is very cheap too. Got a nice expansion here, but we have not inverted this fair value gap yet. See? Jacob, you know ball. I'm sure someone created like a vocal day trading option, but I think if you're blind, the last thing you're going to be like is I want to be a day trader. Like if I was blind and I had dreams, it would be to do something else than day trade. Like I don't think the Apex has intraday. But yeah, guys, don't miss out on the discount. You can get 300K accounts for the same price as 50Ks. $80 in total after paying the PA fee as well for 300K. Why wouldn't the blind day trade? Okay. We're getting a nice move up higher, but we need an expansion, okay? Because we're still in a consolidation. What can easily just happen is we soup the... no. Actually, it looks like we could reverse up higher. We need an expansion. We need an expansion. What's up, Rio? If you're blind, you won't have emotional trading or FOMO because you can't see those large candles creating FOMO. Yes, you can. How do you think you're going to read the markets if you're blind? Someone's going to be in your ear saying up to 20 points, down 20 points. So it's going to go up 20 points, down 20 points, up 20 points, down 400 points. Like, that's actually worse. They'll give you more FOMO. Nice, Rio. Yeah, the word stop filled would be like a jump scare. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know what's going to happen, and then you hear order filled or stop filled. No, this is not manipulation at 9:30 because it didn't take a form of buy side liquidity. This took our target. But we're looking for longs here, chat. We're looking for longs here. That's our ideal scenario. Guys, should I stream Asian as well today? Depending on the car situation. How much should I pay for Alex box? You want to buy my girlfriend? What? What you mean, gay? Yes, 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 yes. We got no expansion, chat. It's a very strong inefficiency. So once we disrespect it, it's gonna reuse it in the turnout. No, Manny. That's not true. How much should I pay for Apex? It's every single account is the same price. 80 in total. Like for the challenge, it's 70 something bucks, and then for the PA fee, it's $6 instead of 200. So if you're gonna get a 50K, you might as well get the $300,000. If you've ever wanted a huge size account, now's the time to get it. And there's no consistency rule, so you can pass it in like a day or something. But two things. One, make sure you use the trade evade option. Please do not use wealth charts. And two, make sure when you're buying multiple accounts, you use code BEN for all of them, or else it won't apply properly. Just accumulating re-expansion, market maker sell model. No, it's not I don't think it's a market maker sell model. Look at the profile that we're in. We got a nice expansion to the upside here. I want to see it break these highs, invert this fair value gap, and then we engage, chat. And then we engage. Meta's recovering a little bit as well. Bitcoin's still at 90K. Struggling a little bit there, eh? Bitcoin's struggling a little bit. I just bought a wealth chart account because of you. Well, I hope you do good in that, brother. I hope you do good in that. Let's see this weekly candle because I didn't get to do my weekly analysis. Yeah, I'm bullish. I'm bullish with the week. It's that simple. The monthly candle's bullish. I think it's going to all-time highs. Chop, 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 chop. We need an expansion. It's respecting this fair value gap so well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 minutes of being in the fair value gap and respecting it. Would you not count that first big fair value gap as first presented? Nope. This is 9:30. It's after 9:30. So the first presented fair value gap is right here. So the fact that that failed shows a little bit bearishness. We go take sell side, and now we'll see what happens. I'm not engaging in that, though. It looks like it's such an easy trade to engage in, but for me, it's consolidation right after sell side liquidity. It could easily be a reversal. You just need to be patient, guys. Just wait. Wait. Guys, remember, my models are closing forever at Christmas. A day after, when people, because some people are waiting for that. A day after, forever. Never releasing them again because I never want to do that. Yeah, it's not. Gold is tanking, nice. Oh my gosh, Spood. What do you mean by set your clock to New York time? Go down to the bottom right where you see the time zone, click it, and go to New York. Just wait for these highs to get taken, chat. Just chill. Stop trying to fight the markets and wait for it to play out. Wait for the markets to play out, chat. You don't need a minimum of 7 days to pass an apex. With code Ben, it gets rid of that. So, everything that you can, if you use code Ben, everything that you get is a discount. So, I think it's 60%. Which is good for because all the so it's not just 60%, but all the size accounts are priced at $200, and then it's 60%, so it's technically like 80% off, or even more than that. You get a $6 activation fee instead of 200. You can pass in one trade with no consistency rule in the combine, and yeah. What models are closing? What are you talking about? It's in my description. Don't use wealth charts. Use Tradeovate, please. I say please because I'm trying to save you. Your win rate's 0%. Damn, it's a hard win rate. The discount is only for the first month, so if you don't pass in the first month of the combine, just fail the account and then get a new one. But once you pass, you pay $6 and you don't need to pay a single dollar again after that. Whoops. Yes, if you use code Ben to purchase the accounts, the consistency rule goes away for the combine. Bro was bugging about someone's win rate. Who? Waiting for an expansion to the upside. Who's getting the hammer? Who's getting the hammer? I need to add a soundboard on my thing for someone that gets banned. Nah, I'm not banning him for asking that unless he spams it. But we're waiting for that expansion. Actually, I don't think Nacho. I think a blind person can be a better trader than the majority of people in this stream. Waiting for expansion to the upside. Ben, it is $78 for every month. No, once you pass and you pay a $6 activation fee, you don't need to pay $78. It's free after that. You don't need to pay. That's only if you don't pass the account in the span of a month. It's the best time to get a 300K account. I don't target a specific RR, brother. Maybe take that low one more time, then turn up, but I'm not engaging into any shorts right now. Yeah, if you buy them, they'll still be accessible on Discord, but no one new will be able to get them after that. Remember, I did this just to make it so some people could be able to see, and then that's it. But if you don't pass the 300K in a month, just blow it and roll. It's a $60 reset, so it's actually cheaper to reset it with this discount code. Can I buy the account now and start trading it in the new year? No. There's a month time limit unless you want to pay that monthly reset. $6 PA fee is only till the end of the sales. Yep. But I mean, if you don't pass it in 1 month, you can reset it and it's $60 for a month too. We're waiting for an expansion to the upside. Right now, there's nothing else that's engaging, that's catching my eye to engage in. Which firm has the 300K with $6 pass fee? Apex. Make sure you get the Tradevate one though. Let's go, Len. But we're just being patient, guys. Wait for the right opportunity, the right time. Wait, hold on, chat. EH just broke structure on the 1 minute? No, it didn't. What are you talking about? Guys, breaking a swing high is not breaking structure. And it didn't even break the swing high. The body is still below it. We're just being patient. Right now it's in just a push down lower. We need to see a bigger break of structure. And I mean like something that's out of the pattern. You know what I mean? The pattern right now is this. Something that goes like this. Then we look for longs. I have a 300K on my own money. I want to know if it's worth funding. For me, honestly, medium. For you, I mean, it would be better if you just do what I do. Yeah, I know you have 300K, but you can make a lot more money by buying 20 of these accounts of the 300Ks, taking a long time to pass them, and then paying and rinsing the payouts. Because if your average risk is very cut risk, and it's $1,000 per trade, and you make a 2RR trade on average, that's $2,000 times 20. That's $40,000 a day. Okay? With these accounts. So I don't think risking that much is worth it until you get moved to live. I guess it's a lot harder to get payouts. So if you want to do that, but if you trust yourself and you're a good trader and you're consistent, I think going to 300K Apex accounts is a lot better of a deal. And if you're doing that, I would encourage you to do it now because there's a discount for it. Don't do static, just do full. But we're waiting for an expansion to the upside. Nothing is engaging right now. Nothing is engaging. Oh, by the way, the discount does end tomorrow. I gave the same advice to a family member recently. You can burn all that 300K, but you can blow a funded account. You'll be fine. Yes, exactly. The deal ends tomorrow, chat. For the Tradeify, are you getting instant funded or daily payout option? I'm not going to do the daily payout option. I personally, because I would say I'm a good trader, I wouldn't do that. I'm not too sure QWE. I think that doesn't give you the consistency. You'd have to double check. I don't know. If we fail the 300K, does it continue? You just have to cancel it if you fail. Guys, patience. Patience. Wait for that expansion. Wait for that expansion, chat. There's really nothing engaging that much. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll send you my... Okay, brother. Money dreams, it's okay, but you're just gonna have a little bit of struggle at first on figuring out how to use wealth charts. I can't put music on. I'm sorry. I'd get copyright. How much is a PA for a 300K? The same price as a 25K. So it's $70 plus a $6 activation fee. 70 something bucks. So all in is like $80 for the whole thing once you pass. You sent the TikTok on Discord. Uh-oh. I don't see it. Nice, brother. This guy just passed his... Wait, was that from one trade, bro? This guy just passed his 300K. Yes, sir. Look at that. 20K balance. Buddy is funded 300K now from one account. Just being patient, chat. It's all good, Patrick Lee. It happens to everybody. You have to just learn how to follow your system and never go against that. Guys, don't chase into the short here. Don't do that. I know it's tempting to chase into a short. Don't do it. Do not chase, chat. Do not chase. You will be okay. You will be fine. I didn't realize the 7,500 trails all the way to 20K. Yeah, it does. Okay. All we need is an expansion to the upside, chat. That's it. That's all we need. Look how many times price action has ripped down lower like this and then instantly recovered back up to the highs. We formed equal highs here. Just sit. Just sit and wait. Just wait. Me and my wife just bought our first house in cash at 19. When we close, I'll send vids and pics into the Discord. Training's really changed my life. Let's go, Connor. But wait, you're married at 19 years old? I mean, congratulations, but wow, that's very young. The Apex promo, it's not 60% off. It's more than that. Every single account size is $76. So 25Ks at the same price as 300Ks. Or 300Ks are the same price as 25Ks. People get married at 12 to 15. Yeah, no, they don't. I don't know what country you live in, bro. Beautiful rip lower, chat. Not engaging, chat. It's not our model. Like, yeah, we totally coulda done this. Cool. But there's no clear sign. There's no clear profile for us. It, like I said, it could go to these lows, then reverse. I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it. Look how many times price action has done this and then reverses right back up. Don't have any FOMO, guys. Don't use any FOMO. That's sick, Connor. Congrats. I'm trying to use the code for Apex. How do you spell Ben? Okay. Getting married is better than sinning. Except getting married at 12 years old, you shouldn't even been thinking about sinning lustfully when you're 12. Yo. Someone called Diddy. I mean, no. What? Fuck. I mean the cops. Yo. Knob, it's $6 activation fee. $70, $78 to buy the account. Then when you pass it, you activate it for $6 instead of 200. I'm not taking this short as well, guys. Just don't fight it. Don't fight the markets. If it doesn't show up, it doesn't show up. There's no problem with that. There's no problem with that. If an entry doesn't show up, the entry doesn't show up. That's it. Beautiful rip up here. Reset fee $60. It's a really good discount, like I said, if you're going to get a 300K or 150K or 200K. If you're going to get a 50K, then you don't want it. You don't want to. But it ends tomorrow. If you use code Ben, there's no consistency rule with the combine. Inversion fair value up traders about to get wrecked on this long. People don't trade inversion fair value gaps just by that. You need to have narrative behind your inversion. If they took that trade, they're an idiot. You need a bigger push up higher before engaging into a longs. I have days to pass and need 1,900 profit each day. How should I risk manage? Probably about $1,000 a trade. Well, what size is your account balance? You need $1,900 each day. What firm are you using? Like what? Don't take the inversion fair value gap here. Wait for more confirmation to the outside. Wait for the confirmation to the upside, chat. Patience. See why I told you not to take that? There's not enough expansion. Yes, it looks like it could start reversing here. It looks beautiful to start reversing. Look, it soups these lows. Turns up. Could react off of that BPR there. But we're not going to look for long until we're up here. That's sick, bro. That's sick, brother. Congratulations, man. It's a nice house. You got a backyard, a shed. All the above. Nice. That's sick, bro. Beautiful trade. Not taking the long yet. We need a bigger expansion. We need a bigger expansion. After stream, get the 300K account. Okay, brother. Just bought my first 300K account with your code, brother. Congratulations. Welcome to the big leagues, dog. Welcome to the big leagues where all the big payouts are formed. Just make sure you're controlling your emotions because it's a lot harder to... Here's the example. 300K, 50K. Okay? This is the size of your schlong if you get it. I'm kidding. When you're using the same percentage, if you lose 1%, you're going to lose this much mentally. You're going to lose this much mentally. Even though it's 1%, you're going to be losing $1,000 on the 300K. Or no, $3,000 on the 300K. $500 on the 50K. So it's a lot harder to manage your emotions when you're trading larger accounts. But in the reality, you just need to look at it like percentages. It's the same. It's the same size. Everything is the same size. See? Look, if I pull it back, it's the same size. But in hindsight, it looks smaller because of the bigger account number. But it's the same size if you're using percentages. Best way to pass 300K eval I got to with your code. So play it consistent. So risking about $1,000 to $1,500 per trade. And if you take one trade and lose, cut the risk by half. Or I would do even more. So trade $1,500. $1,500 per trade. I risk $1,250. If you miss that one, risk $500 on your next trade. If you miss that, get off the charts. 2 trades a day, max. Now we're getting a nice push up to the upside. We need one more fair value gap, and then we can engage in for some longs, chat. Did I get a Rolex from New York? No, I got my Rolex here. It's still on its way. It's taking forever. Exactly, a revolutionist thinker. That's why your name is that, because you're thinking properly. Meta's recovering a little bit here. Look at that beautiful fill, chat. Look at that. We're doing so well on this, bro. I'm telling you, man. We're going to cash out. Looks like an instant low resistance liquidity run on the weekly profile. Like, Meta is going to my TP. And I'm going to be up. I'm going to be up $50,000 on it, or a little bit less. My fill, I put 115K. If I lose, I lose 20K. If I win, I make 35K, 40K. I'll put 10 or no. So it's going to be like this. It'll be whatever discount is current. He really is just chatting. Like, why is the only things you said to hate on people? What are you talking about? You're talking to me? You cannot trade Tesla on Apex, no. It's a futures firm. You can trade futures markets. Guys, this is the problem, and listen closely. This is the problem of unprofitable day traders. They will take a trade. They'll say they'll take a market structure shift fair value gap, and it won't work, and they'll say it doesn't work. When in reality, the entry model is not what's important in trading. You need narrative. A market structure shift fair value gap and that is not going to work. A market structure shift fair value gap like this is going to work. I teach it in my boot camp for free. People that go like this and take a long here when it's clearly power of 3 and they lose and it goes down, they're going to be like, oh, it doesn't work. No, you just don't know how to trade it properly. That simple. No fair value gap here, not engaging yet. We got a little 2-minute there. Let's see how that reacts to it. People will just want cookie cutter answers. Investor man, you're using the wrong narrative, brother. Just because it's an inverted fair value gap does not mean that's an inversion fair value gap setup. There's a bunch of inversion fair value gaps here that don't work because it's not the right narrative. An entry model is only an entry when it's in the right narrative. Beautiful reaction here after this 2-minute fair value gap. If we respect that, I'm going to get into a long. I don't know who hurt your heart about inversion fair value gaps. I don't even trade inversion fair value gaps. But I don't know who hurt your heart, but please don't come in my stream spamming about it. They do work. I've seen them work. Just because you see traders taking shit ones doesn't mean that they don't work. Beautiful reaction there, chat. I'm looking for a long here. Just got to see this get inverted. This fair value gap. We're still in a 5-minute. Sibi, I know it broke consequent encroachment, but I want to see it push up a little bit higher, and then we engage, chat. Then we engage. Something like this. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to take the trade until we get a fair value gap filled because it's not low resistance liquidity run, so we don't need to take a breakout. Patience. Bow, bow, bow. Guys, the discount ends tomorrow, just to let you know, on Apex. Alright, investor man, you're pretty weird, bro. I'm going to time you out for a few minutes. If you come back and keep doing that weird stuff, like, no one cares, bro. Like, bro traded in inversion fair value gap, full ported, and lost once, and now he has a hatred towards them. We'll put you in a 5-minute timeout. Okay, brother? You're not banned, but if you come back and continue to yap about something that doesn't... We don't even trade inversion fair value gaps. But if you come back into a random stream and yap about something like that, I'm just going to ban you, okay? How do you gain access to your strategy on Discord? You go to the link in the description and go to the link tree. Yep, my link tree. See why we don't take the fair value gap trades yet? We don't have that expansion. That means we don't get into the market yet. It's in this order block here, or it's not. Yeah, it did touch it. You look at the login information on your dashboard on Apex, and then log into the to Tradovate with it. Watch a quick YouTube video. Beautiful order block reaction. I'm probably going to get into a long here, chat. I'll do something like that. That only if it breaks up to the upside like that. So it's 29. I'll go back to this. To these equal highs. 29. So risk $500. It's very cut risk. 8 contracts. We're not getting in until it goes to my fill price here, chat. It's respecting the order block fairly well. It's an order block because it's the down close candle that goes into an inefficiency that takes internal range liquidity, trades up to. It should respect the upper quadrant. It should not even touch mean threshold here. It's also a 10:30 candle, so it's a time-based order block. It's a down close candle, down into an inefficiency. If price action broke structure to the upside, then this is an order block. It won't work only if price action is not bullish. If price action is bullish, this order block is going to work. Once it taps mean threshold, it automatically becomes a lower probability, so I won't take it. Time-based order block, yeah. Why you dead? Well, Justin, I'm not in the trade yet. I'm waiting for it to confirm it. It broke mean threshold, so the order block formed at 10:30. So it's a beautiful, beautiful order block. Only if the narrative is correct right now. Looks like the bodies are still respecting mean threshold. They did touch it, but we need to see a closure up there. How many contracts should I use on a 50K account? It depends on your stop loss size, my man. Risk $250 per trade. If you use the code Spoon, if you use code Ben, the consistency rule does not apply. So you don't need to. There is no consistency rule in the combine. If you're going to be trading and you can't afford the live markets, then you shouldn't be trading. Realistic as that. Yeah, it's breaking the order block, so I'm not going to engage into it. It could still respect it, but we would need a bigger expansion here. Gotta wait. Right there's the fill, chat. Actually, that's a smaller stop now. 27. It'd be 9 contracts. Actually, we just upped the contract because of that. We'd go to these equal highs. That's midnight open up there as well. We took sell side down here. So look at the 4-hour open, low, sell side, high close. It's still in a bearish profile, so I don't have really high hopes of taking a long here. I don't have the highest hopes. Like, the bodies look like it's still respecting mean threshold. We'll see, and this candle will decide it. It retouches into this original fair value gap. But it's very low probability if that is the case. So we're probably not going to get a fill here, but we'll keep it here just in case. Yeah. So it touched into that fair value gap, body past the order block. So we're going to get rid of our fill here, get rid of the order block. It's invalidated. Looks like it wants to go to lower. Unless it's retouching this fair value gap, then it turns up. Then it is just ignoring that fair value gap. I mean, ignoring the order block and using the fair value gap here, retouching it. It looks like a nice expansion, but I'm not going to engage until we trade back up above this high here because now price is in bearish order flow again. So we would need to see this candle be broken. So we would want it before we look for longs. We would want to see that candle, that line get taken. So right now we're just going to sit on our hands. Cam's frozen. Okay, I'll fix it. 1 second, Jet. One second, chat. Patience, guys. Just wait. Just wait. Uzi, that's funny. We're getting a little bit of bullishness here. Maybe it pushes up. It's just reusing that fair value gap, but the price action is still like very bearish right now. It's in bearish order flow. So we just got to wait. Just got to wait. One second, chat. One second. I'm not buying your course for 250. I was right. The long failing lull and you banned me. I timed you out for 5 minutes and why do we have such idiots in chat? I never said that I was a fair value inversion fair value gap trader. Did it look like I took this trade? Thank you for the subscription, daughter of a king. Like what? Bro wants to just come in the stream to boost his ego. That's all it is. No one was saying that this inversion was gonna work. You're talking to yourself, bro. Nobody said this was gonna work. Okay. bro is my bro might have schizophrenia. The bro's obsessed with inversions, bro. Bro's not stopping. No, we're taking him out of the stream. Bro's a weirdo. Hide user on this channel. He can't message anymore. Wait, I want to see his chat log. Let's see chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days of consecutive timing out. He's an ICT hater. He's been in the stream 6 times and got timed out 1, 2, 3 times. What the fuck? Someone, bro, get a job. Can I get the Ben? What? Price action slow. I know. Okay, Joda. Yo, Ben, 930. We had a manipulation to the upside. We didn't take it for a buy side, and I'm not bearish on the higher time frame. Like, yes, we have these little push downs, but look how many times it gets reaccumulated. It's gonna go back up. I'm not engaging in that. That's manipulation. It's really weird that we have that as well, though. I haven't seen that before. Explain the title. Clickbait. Of course I know that meme, Zach. Of course I know that meme. Everyone hit that subscribe button. I live stream every single AM session on YouTube, PM on TikTok, sometimes Asian on TikTok. I have a free boot camp on my YouTube and a free Discord. If you guys are new to the stream, there's a big discount that ends tomorrow with Apex where all the account sizes are the same price. You can get 300Ks, 250Ks, 150Ks for all the same price, $76. I'm not muted because I can see my my vocal barcode go up when I talk. How old am I? I'm 19. Yeah, I'm not engaging into this chat. Like I'm not engaging into this. Patience. No trades this morning? Nothing yet. We've been very disciplined. Waiting for the right opportunity, chat. We've been very, very disciplined. Is it one day to pass with you if you use code Ben? Yes. You can pass in one trade. It's really consistency rule if you use code Ben. Which is lovely. My 2025 recap on YouTube is here, chat. My top interests. Fortnite competition is number 1. Bullshit. Trading and finance is number 2. Funny video clips is number 3. NFL game highlights number 4. Master Chef shows number 5. Top channels that I watched. I don't even know who MM is. But KSI, Bryson DeChambeau, Jade Cap, Sidemen. Yeah. Apparently I watched Fortnite the most. I haven't watched Fortnite in years. And I don't know who my number 1 most watched channel is. Oh, MM. That's the music I listen to on stream. That's why. Not Mini Mither. No expansion yet, chat. So if you pass an eval and Apex, you don't need to pay every month? No, you don't. You just pay the lifetime price action fee, PA fee, or performance account fee, and that's it. Right now with the discount that ends tomorrow, you can do it for $6. Love me, say that you love me, move me, oh, what you do me. Just patience, guys. Wait for the right opportunity. Wait for the right opportunity. Assassin's Creed, oh my gosh, that throws it way back. We're just chopping right now. I think PM session will give us a nice push out to the upside. But we'll wait till 11. We'll see what happens at 11. We have that in 5 minutes, so we will see what happens. No, if you use code Ben, there is no consistency rule with the combine. That's why it says look. That's why it says code Ben. Wait, you can't see. Code Ben 1 day to pass. I almost leaked my DMs, but there was nothing showing. Today's been the clearest movement in days. I mean, for you, this has been pretty ugly. Chop, chop, chop. A lot of traders on social media, I just checked Twitter, are not taking these trades. Remember, guys, profitable traders trade off of their model, not off of adapting to whatever is happening. Okay? So, unprofitable traders will see a push down and then take a short and then push it down lower. Profitable traders will stick to their system, and we look and we see a rip lower, push up higher, a rip lower, push up higher, a rip lower, push up higher. So we're not going to be taking shorts on the rip lower. We're going to wait for the rip lower to happen to confirm the push up higher. For us, anything to the upside, we're not engaging in. In this price action, there's no clear sell side liquidity that it wants to go to, because you would think it wanted to go to this low, this low, this low, these equal lows, this low, but it doesn't. We have no clear sell side liquidity. So there's no clear draw. There's no clear higher time frame narrative for us. So we don't engage. Yeah, like I do that when I'm bullish. I mean, when I'm bearish. I was not bearish today. Now, did it move lower? Yes. But I'm not bearish in my profile. So sometimes that happens. Sometimes you don't catch the trade. Sometimes you don't get the narrative, and that's fine as long as you manage your risk management so you can catch the next one. Not asking financial advice, but how do you structure for taxes? I have an accountant. I have an accountant. Bruh. Breaker forming? No. Patience, guys. Bro, what? Okay, that's not bad. Hold on, chat. The more you make, the more in taxes here in Canada. Yep, literally. I have no trades yet today. Price action sucks today. It's not for my model, but you never know. Maybe we'll come vid this week, of course. 11 a.m. in 15 seconds, chat. 15 seconds, 11 a.m. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Traderify is a really good firm. I think code Ben can get you 40% off or 30 right now. Patience. Patience. I know, guys, but it's 11. Let's see. We have a wick lower, open, low, high, close. We have not even formed a high on the candle yet. Let's see what happens. We just wick below that low at 11 o'clock. So, let's see. Straight to funded for Tradeify, brother. That's the best way. That is the best way. So much news on Wednesday, yep. So be careful tomorrow as well. All that price action you stayed out of, that's great restraint. Thank you, brother. Yeah, you got to be disciplined. You got to trust. If you don't see your system, you don't engage. Even if you know it's going lower, you don't engage if you don't see your system. But, fellas, I think that is my call to disengage from the market for the AM and be back for PM with some capital to trade. Guys, do not miss out. Funny to me how you're always getting the bias right and then you hit a trade and start freaking out. Huh? Ben, I just got a call from my buddy. Price will return to midnight open. But yeah, guys, don't miss out on the discount. It ends tomorrow. The discount ends tomorrow, chat. You can get a 300Ks for a beautiful amount. Hold on, chat. I'm just trying to find something really quickly. Hold on, chat. We're not going to be leaving just yet. But yeah, we're gonna trade PM session today on TikTok, so don't miss out on that. I'm not gonna engage into the markets right now. I'm gonna stay disciplined, trust my risk management, trust my model. If you're new, the discount with Apex is you can get any size account for the same price, $78 for a 300K or 50K if that's what you like. And then there's no consistency rule with code Ben, and you can also get a $6 activation fee. Other than that, I'll be live on PM session. We stayed very disciplined today. I'm very proud of myself for that. If it's not our model, guys, we don't engage. Not every day are you gonna catch a trade, okay? So we stayed disciplined today. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. Finish in prayer, and I'll see you guys on the PM session. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for another amazing day and opportunity. Lord, please be with us and forgive us for our sins. And please be with us for the rest of the day and help us get more on track with you and forgive us and deliver us from the evil one. In Jesus Christ's holy amazing name we pray. Amen. All right, chat. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. God bless you all. And peace. PM session on TikTok.